are you, Jack? Where are you?
One shot right here.
I don't know who's.
That's mine. Haha.
I'm not even there.
Hi, Chill here. So today, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to spawn a lich and basically get any kuva weapon that you want. So the requirements for this are going to be setting your party to solo. You want to make sure you pick a Grineer mission above level 20. You want to make sure you do not have a currently active lich, and you're also going to need to pick a progenitor warframe. And this warframe will basically decide what element your kuva weapon will be. So I'll go ahead and toss a list of those on screen right now. Running those again will make sure you get the element that you want. So the mission that we're going to be running today is going to be Cassini on Saturn, and I'll go ahead and give you a rundown on how that goes. So let's go ahead and spawn ourselves real quick. Today I'm running Oberon because I want to get Toxin, and so what we're going to do is go ahead and find the capture target. Spot my ability real quick. Alright, once we find the capture target, let's go ahead and take him down. And then we are going to wait for the screen flickering. You'll notice it flickers kind of dark and green. And that's when you know that a candidate has spawned and you need to kill enemies in order to get it to trigger the waypoint. Alright, so there's a screen flickering. If your screen doesn't end up flickering, you can always either wait a little bit longer or leave the mission. But now we're going to go ahead and kill enemies. So let's do that. And we get that little red ping and the message to the right. So let's go ahead and shoot this. Then we take a look at him because we want to make sure that it's the weapon that we want. Alright, so this is a kuva hind. I don't want this, so I'm going to go ahead and abort real quick. And we're going to try again. So the weapon that I was looking for was the kuva Brahma, and it looks like we got it. So you're going to go ahead and kill and spawn the lich. And when we get back to the orbiter, there should be a screen that shows that your lich has been spawned and it's ready to be taken down. And by going to the bottom right of your star chart, you should see a little red symbol that you can click on and check the status of your lich. Now that we have a lich, it's time to kill some thralls. You're going to go to your star chart and select the planet covered in red. This is the planet that is under the lich control. You're going to go into the missions covered in red, and then you're going to go kill a blue target with a red marker. It should give you a little murmur at the top. You'll notice that there's a circle that'll slowly complete as you kill more and more, and this will give you your requiem mod names. After enough thrall kills, your lich should spawn. This will allow you to test your Parazon mods and see if you got the order as well as the names correct. If you did not, you'll have to test this every single time you spawn your lich. Be careful though, because the more you fail the Parazon mods, the higher the level that the lich gets, meaning the harder it gets and the more damage it does. Once you unlock your Requiem mod names, you're going to need to get them via trading or opening Requiem relics. To start out, I would recommend putting the first one in the first slot, second one in the second slot, and the third one in the third slot. As you test these against your lich, you can flip them around. I suggest swapping second with first, and third with second, and so on. But there's another mod that you can use called Ool, which acts as any mod. I suggest putting this in the last slot in order to make sure that if you get the first two right, you guarantee yourself getting the last one right. The amount of thralls you need to kill per Requiem mod name varies, but the average is around 36 for the first one, 60 for the second one, and 84 for the last one. With the last set of murmers requiring the most amount of thrall kills, this is why I recommend the Ool mod, which either has a 25% chance to drop from a defeated lich, or you can trade for it. And I highly recommend it just so you don't need to do these extra kills. If your first mod doesn't fit into the first slot and your second mod doesn't fit into the first slot, then you would most likely need to double check your third one, and this would require you to get all the kills. You can also try replacing it with the Ool, but this would make it a little bit more complicated. This is a guessing game after all. Upon the successful finish of your lich, it will then flee to Saturn Proxima, in which you'll need to take your railjack in order to board their galleon and finish the assassination. This is where I then go and switch to Ivara for my archon/lich one-shot build that I posted on my channel previously. The railjack portion of this mission is quite difficult, so make sure you have a good setup. I'll be posting a tutorial later on. If you're unable to max out your railjack, you can always go into recruiting chat and ask for help with your lich confrontation. After the railjack portion of the mission, and after destroying the cruise ships, you will then enter the galleon. And this is where the real confrontation begins. Now after this extremely difficult boss fight, you're going to need to choose between converting or vanquishing your lich. Converting allows you to use your lich as railjack crew, or to trade it to other players. Vanquishing allows you to keep the weapon that you so tediously sought after. After all that hard work, it's time to go back to your orbiter, check your inbox, check your foundry, and you're all good to go. As always, my name has been Chill, and thanks for chilling with me. Have a good rest of your day.